seeing people outside of the insurance industry looking to consume insurance as a service. Right? We have to be ready for that. We have to provide the APIs that not just allow us to deliver the lowest cost quote, but actually to be able to collaborate so that we can tailor a quote and we can actually tailor the service that we're offering to their customers as well as our customers.
Well, what I would say for fintech and insurtech is both are generally lagging behind consumer technology. And what we've seen is that APIs have fundamentally changed the way that software is built and brought to market in tech, and that's just now coming into banking and financial technology and insurance as well. And really what it does is it reduces your cost basis for how you deliver services. It improves the user experience because it makes things faster, more personalized, in real time. And so it's giving an overall better user experience. And so even in the absence of regulation, the API economy doesn't really need to be regulated to be successful because of the massive benefits it gives to both the companies and consumers who adopt it. So I think even though it's been mandated in banking, it will very much come to other sectors such as insurtech because of the benefits that it gives.
Everything we do is an API. So effectively we architected our solution based on sort of API microservices. And we've done that for a reason, because the days of a single legacy application are over. And the future is can be made up of a lot of different component parts. And so if you haven't architected your business in that way, you just won't be able to keep pace with how technology is moving and how customer requirements are moving. And also you won't actually be able to connect up to everybody else that's doing this.
Open APIs are very important for insurers to companies to consider. When we started working with startups 3 years ago, it was all around customer engagement, so just looking at this customer engagement layer. Then last year we started going down the value chain and looking at operational efficiency, savings, and startup be able to plug into the corporate environment. And then we realized that we have problem with legacy system. Often a lot of large enterprises have multiple legacy systems. So the only way you can actually allow that integration to take place is by looking at RESTful APIs, API strategy, where you can actually collaborate in a much easier way with those new players.
It's one of the few ones where I'll turn around and say, actually, it's not about the mindset. Normally I say there's no technological reason you can't do anything, it's all culture and it's all easy. But actually, APIs, a lot of the issue around adopting APIs is purely technological. It's a technology. And the technologies that are in place, the mainframes, the AS400s, the I-series side of things, it's just really hard. Really, really hard. And then you wrap that up with multiple different systems. And then you have to have a different API to go to each one of these systems, and it compounds. So that's really the issue. It's one of the few areas where I would say absolutely it's not the culture, it's the technology.
The biggest problem that we see with insurers is that they really don't know what they have, and data is all over the place. It's in multiple silos, it's in legacy systems. So to be able to first, before you get to that point of being able to have open APIs to share the product information and data, insurers first need to be able to get a handle on the data inside the enterprise.
So what we did is we opened up all of our internal features via the public API with this vision of a community of developers can innovate better and faster than any one company alone, and we wanted to enable that. And further, we very much believe that our customers own their own data. We don't own their data. It's just up to us to help them share that securely with other third parties should they choose to do so. So my advice would be to look at kind of the minimum requirements for what you would need to do in order to manifest your data points, but really look at the larger opportunity for how you can open up your data via APIs in a secure way to give customers that kind of ownership, enable them to have a whole range of products and services that they haven't previously benefited from.